Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to the Nige-Rider channel. On this episode we're going to get the calipers to join these wonderful pipes here, so stay tuned. Okay, so yeah, we're going to get the calipers and we're going to take them off the front end of the bike. I've had these off quite a few times and I think I've done another video where I did the front brake pads, but I'm taking the caliper straight off. They're going to join these along with the rear caliper and the rear brake pipes. Now, in order to do the front caliper, you need a 12mm spanner or 12mm socket on a 3/8 ratchet, a 6mm hex key, socket, Allen key, drive, whatever you want to call it, thingy. You may find you'll need something a bit more robust to start off with. I love these because the fact is that they fit on a 1/2" drive ratchet or a breaker bar in order to crack them, because ideally if you're taking the calipers off you need to be putting thread sealant back on when you put them back on. So over to the bike we go, and you'll see here is the wonderful front caliper with the wonderful, let's turn the wheel, secondary master cylinder. Now from your position there you can now see, because there's no pressure in here, so as you apply the brake, what happens is that this caliper lifts up, so it actually moves with, he says, hopefully, with the brake disc. So as the disc goes round, it moves and then applies, I don't know if you can see that there, the actual front master cylinder, which then pumps fluid, oh it's out the back here, around to the back brakes. So that's what applies the back brakes. So there we go. Now to get this side off, it is the Allen keys, because that's a pivot bolt, that's a fixed bolt, but it's Allen key obviously is used to hold it in place. I suppose it looks nice as well. So it's just literally the bottom pivot bolt. I always take the bottom bolt out first, so it doesn't kind of flop that way. It's held there, and then I can support the piston from the top and remove the second bolt. Now hopefully these should come off because they've been sat here draining fluid, he says, successfully. It's just a case of wiggling the pads off. Come on. Oh, matches off. Oh, and we're off, and we knocked the camera over. So that's one caliper off, and you can see where the bakes have been kind of binding on. Oh, they don't look very good at all. So they can go join the other side. Hopefully the other side will be a little bit more easier, because it's not so difficult. He says wheezing to death. Right, on to the second side, he says, which hopefully you should be able to see. There are 2 bolts, that's all, and these are 12mm bolts, 12mm spanner, and they just undo, and the same on the top. Support the caliper, and hopefully this one shall come off, he says, maybe not. A little bit more easier than the last one. Ta-da! One caliper. Okay, that made me sweat getting these off. So that's the front left-hand side caliper. So I've put the bolts back in there so I don't lose them. So it's just the Allen key bolts, and that's it. And as you can see, it's not in a very good shape. And even the pads are nasty as well. And you can just see inside there two of the pistons, and they look just as bad. It's because it's been sat here for so long, that's why. And the same on the front. So there you can just see the two of the pistons. The third one's actually just inside there. It's a sliding caliper, same as the other one, and it actually separates here with those bolts there that need to be undone. So this is going to need some some love to get this undone and get it cleaned up, because it is in a bit of a state. Anyway, really simple video this time around. After we've done this, the next thing we've got to do is get the front end off, and hopefully the bike won't fall over while it's perched on its engine. So catch me in the next video. Don't forget, guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you the next time in the next video. Cheerio.